Good afternoon and welcome. It's the College Dreamstream series powered by BFA Sports, Baseball U Philly, and GameChanger. Doug Stasic sitting here at beautiful Skip Wilson Field, home of Arcadia University. And we're getting things ready to go for Team Number One's workout on the afternoon. The pitching coach for Arcadia University, Jimmy Goulden, giving instructions to the troops. And he'll also be in a position to lead them through with his unbelievable fungo skills. So we're getting ready to go here and starting things off. It'll be the Baseball U Philly squad. And it looks like leading things off for the outfield for Baseball U Philly is Jackson Freeman. Jackson Freeman, an outfielder, class of 2023 out of Pennsbury High School. And you can see at the bottom of your screen all the details the coaches are looking for. And that's a 396 GPA. And Freeman stands at 5'8", 160 pounds, currently uncommitted. All right, and Coach Jimmy Goulden is ready to go, and he's given the green light. So, where is Freeman on a good hard charge? And you'll hear some of the velos coming through. What'll happen, Coach will announce his highest velo throw from the outfield. Freeman, nice job getting right underneath of it, shuffle, and a throw. So now we got three coming to home plate. And again, all the outfielders throwing from right field. Nice throw there by Freeman on the money. Good job here by the catchers. Got the mixed group. Right now one of the Savages guys helping them out, screaming out 4-4.
Number 12, Mikey Amron.
And coming up next, it's going to be Mikey Amrine, 2023 out of Neshaminy High School, uncommitted, 3.4 GPA, 5'10", 170 pounds. And Amrine circling through. And Amrine, nice job, shuffle step, getting underneath. You can hear some chatter going on in the field with the coaching staff. You know, for a second there, I thought Jimmy Goulden was just an assassin with the fungo, and I come to find out that he's using a machine today. So top velo for Amrine was 75. And now it's number 2 for the Deck Dogs. And that's Dominic Vanini. Vanini at 2023 at Archbishop Carroll, Pennsylvania. He's uncommitted. Vanini can play multiple positions, including able to throw there from the mound. But an honor student with a 5'11 GPA, standing at 5'9". Couple good throws here by Vanini. A standout in the Dreamstream series back in the winter. $70 is the top velo. Justin Shepard, 2023 out of Monsignor Bonner Archbishop School. Wearer number 10 for the Deck Dogs. He's uncommitted. Another high honor student, 509 GPA. He stands at 6'2", 175 pounds. Good technique as he gets underneath the ball and is able to get the shoulder to follow that lead foot very consistently, as now he heads home with the ball. Beautiful day here at Skip Wilson Field. For those that
73 for Shepard. Number 16, Donahue from Deck Dogs.
you're getting all the info you can handle directly from the field. Tyler Donahue at Upper Darby High School there in Pennsylvania. Showing off the cannon. Well, he shows off in the classroom, 3.8 GPA, 5'8", 155 pounds.
For Donahue, number 20, O'Donnell for Deck Dogs.
Moving along, Sean O'Donnell out of Pencrest High School, the rising senior, is uncommitted. 3.3 GPA, 5'11", and 175 pounds. So we got the outfielders going here by team. Then we'll work it into the infielders, first baseman, and then finally the catchers before we head over to the hitting. Good job here by O'Donnell. Good hesitation step as he gathers and fires.
72 for O'Donnell. This is number 23, Fitzpatrick for Deck Dogs.
Well, for those of you that are Eagles fans from back in the day, you remember Javon Curse, also known as the Freak. Well, this is the other number 23. There's two of them listed on the Deck Dogs. This is Fitzpatrick. And I call him the Freak because this kid is an absolute specimen of an athlete. Big-time catcher, showing off the arm here in the outfield. He's a rising senior. Hard to believe he's uncommitted. Upper Darby High School, you can see it, 4.0 in the classroom, 6'2", 190 pounds, and rocking the 1280 SAT. So certainly a guy going to get a lot of interest from the coaches who are lined up along the third baseline, and even more that are in receiving of our video. So Brian.
Yeah, gotcha. 78 for Fitzpatrick. This is number 44, Mccafferty for Deck Dogs.
Coming up, number 44, Michael Mccafferty, the rising senior out of Archbishop Carroll, 4.59 GPA, 5'10", 192 pounds. Good job here by the catchers. Vocal.
McCafferty with 75. This is number 88, Cody for Mid-Atlantic Hurricanes.
So heading over to the Mid-Atlantic Hurricanes. Cody. Cody following through, and again with the Hurricanes, it's the 16U team, so these are the youngest bunch here. See Cody, the rising junior. Plays the middle infield, listed as a shortstop, 6 foot, 155 pounds. Good work by him. Aggressive throws, keeping it nice and low.
For Cody. This is number 2, Wolfe, Savages.
So moving along to the New Jersey Savages, starting it off with number 2. This is Wolfe. It's TJ Wolfe out of Bayonne High School, the rising senior with a 4.0 GPA, 1250 SAT. Good start here by Wolfe. Good read, breaking step, and that's a great throw coming through the baseball.
Hey, get forward, get forward, get forward. Get forward, get forward, get forward.
Good move there by Wolfe. And again, these guys are doing a nice job of actually backing up behind the baseball so they can get their momentum through it.
Wolfe, 78. This is number 9, Diaz, Savages.
Number 9. Number 9 for the Savages. Tough, sharp jerseys. Very patriotic, but not always easy on the eyes. But Brian Diaz certainly is with a 4.8 GPA. He's a rising senior, 2023, out of Kearney High School. He is currently uncommitted, so looking to impress some coaches as well. Good athletic build. And another guy can play multiple positions on the field. That ball is down on the money.
Diaz at 70. This is number 19, Paez, Savages.
Number 19 for the Savages, Jonathan Paez. Paez with a 3.8 GPA, 5'7". Another familiar name from the circuit last summer. Interested to see how things are going for him as we get ready to play some ball tomorrow. Today is just showcase day, so it's just defense and hitting. Hitting's going to be awesome because it's going to be right on the field. Good work by Paez, showing off the hose. This weekend, the first of several Dreamstream events.
Paez, 73. This is Valencia, number 21, Savages.
So the Southpaw Valencia had a great fall campaign, and he's back to show things off here again in the summer. Another rising senior out of Bayonne, 3.4 GPA, stands at 6'3". nice job as he winds and fires. As soon as the outfielders are done, they're going to go start getting loose in the cages here at the home of Arcadia.
85 for Valencia.
So
This is number 27, Arcadia Savages.
So Chris Valencia, 85 miles an hour on the throw. He's also a dominant pitcher for the Savages, and I'm going to definitely say we'll see him tomorrow on the mound, so one to watch. Chris Valencia as TJ Ardizi steps in. He's out of Westwood High School, listed as an outfielder, 3.2 GPA, standing at 5'9", and uncommitted. Very quick and explosive delivery from Ardizi.
Arcadia 78. This is number 31, Fry, Savages.
Number 31 from the Savages is Joe Fry. Fry at a Hawthorne High School, 4.0 GPA, heading into his senior year. Another athlete with some quick explosion.
Fry 81. This is number 99, Nieves, Savages.
So nice work there by Fry as he gives way to number 99. And it should be the final outfielder. It's Aaron Nieves out of Essex County, Newark Tech, 3.2 GPA. Stands at 5'9". So some very impressive rosters. We got 7 teams here this afternoon. 4 in the first session, 3 in the following. Can hear the field mic, which is something that's a little unique as well. Jimmy Golden arguing you want to get 2 feet in, having a little fun with the guys. So given some instructions,
79.
Nieves was 79, and that's going to give us a second to regroup as we head over to the infield. All the infielders will be lined up over at shortstop. So we're going to move the cameras, and we'll step aside. We'll be, well, we should be able to do some magic and maybe stay here with you. There you go. So it's beautiful. Skip Wilson Field here in Ambler, Pennsylvania. It's the College Dreamstream series. Brought to you by Baseball U Philly, GameChanger, Revolution Arm Care, and BFA Sports. And back for the infielders as we get ready to roll here at Skip Wilson Field, home of Arcadia Baseball. Doug Stasic back on the mic with BFA. All the infielders getting to work here at short. Stepping up for Baseball U Philly is number 36. And it's Logan Hines. Logan Hines, middle infielder and pitcher out of Central Bucks South. He's uncommitted. 4.03 GPA, 1260 SAT. Standing at 5'10". Certainly, he has much higher academics than his coach, Jimmy Golden. Hines with a good hustle to first.
That's 85 for Hines.
So
From Morrow, Baseball U Philly.
over to Morrow. It's a guy we're very familiar with. Number 4 is Joe Morrow. Morrow plays multiple positions on the field. A shutdown middle infielder. And we're going to get him up and added to the list, but he needs no introduction, as you can see by his fiery glove work. Good action as he goes to his backhand and the old 9-3 sizzle
76
throw.
for Morrow. This is 26 Crest, Baseball U Philly.
Number 26, introducing Nathan Kress. Kress has been unleashed just as of late. The rising senior 2023, LaSalle College Prep High School, 406 GPA, 6'3", 245 pounds. So he's got a lot of NFL linebacker-like qualities to him, and you should see him hit. This guy can't only just make people nervous on a football field, but he can hit the ball a country mile. Already been recorded on an exit velo of over 100. And Kress can throw the ball on the hill. So coming back from being out for a period of time after a surgery, but he is 100% healthy and packed a little bit of WD-40 in the back bag.
For Crest. This is number 9, Morrow, Baseball U Philly.
So Kress tops out at 80. And we're going to head over to the next Baseball U infielder, and that's Gabe Marrero out of Harry S. Truman High. 4.0 GPA, stands at 6 foot, 202 pounds. Smart glove work there by Marrero as he worked his body to the catch side with his glove. Quicker transition. Forces the backhand here. A good throw on target.
Morrow. This is number 25, LeBrec, Baseball U Philly.
Number 25 is Sam LeBrec. Going into his senior campaign over at Pennsbury. A 4.56 GPA and an out-of-this-world 1550 SAT. So a very high academic player, has a great arm on the hill. Certain that he'll be in the pitching rotation this weekend. And with that nice pitcher's frame at 6'3", 170, and showing some versatility. As he can swing the bat a bit as well, making him a legitimate two-way candidate.
79 for LeBrec. This is number 40, Pope, Baseball U Philly.
So Pope steps in, wearing number 40 this weekend. And again, with the Baseball U Philly crew, it's Jake Pope out of Steinert High School. So he's over the river and through the woods as he comes over from Jersey. 3.0 GPA, 5'10", 150 pounds. And the Baseball U Philly team, a little bit short-handed, as quite a few of their athletes are down in Georgia this weekend. playing on the Baseball U prospect roster. And great opportunity here for these Baseball U Philly players to put their skills on display.
78. This is number 11, Curry.
Number 11 is Curry. And he's off to a good start. Quick release, short transition, and some very quiet feet. Curry, nice job there. Soft hands as he floats towards the middle of the infield, giving himself good momentum to his target. So some of the best footwork that we've seen early on today, right here from Curry. The Johnny.
3 for Curry. This is number 18, Wright, Deck Dogs.
So Curry showing off the cannon, 83 miles an hour, and moving over to the Deck Dogs. It'll be number 18, Dante Wright. Dante Wright out of Westchester East. 3.6 GPA, 1220 SAT. Stands at 5'11". Being told with his other pair of cleats, he's 6 foot. Nice start here for Wright. Forces his backhand and makes the throw with ease. As he heads into the slow roller. Nice shuffle step.
74 for Wright.
And on
Number
the
21,
money.
Sayer, Deck Dogs.
Number 21 for the Deck Dogs. Another uncommitted is Sayer. Sayer wearing number 21 and just transparently putting it out there. We had asked for the roster's information in advance. There's a couple late additions to the sheet, and we'll add these in as we can go along by the time we get up from a hitting standpoint. But Sayer is a guy that we refer to him as Paul Bunyan with a bat in the winter, as he was working out indoors over at the Deck Dogs facility, and man, can he swing it. So he's built like a tank, and he definitely has the firepower like one with a bat. Nice work by Wright.
77 for Sayer. This is 27, Chung, Deck Dogs.
So Sayer will give way to Chung. Chung, another two-way versatile on-deck player. Chung, pesky on the mound. He's a guy that can eat up some middle innings, does a good job of moving the ball around the zone. And he shows here the athleticism. He is silky. So definitely seeing a lot of pens moving over here with some of the notes the coaches are taking, and even more so, I love when the BFA phone lights it up.
73 for Chung. This is 14, Lillis for Deck Dogs.
Chung gives way to Josh Lillis. Lillis, arguably one of my favorite players that's been on the summer circuit here these last 2 years. He's out of Sun Valley, Pennsylvania. 3.28 GPA, 1040 SAT, stands at 5'11". I think he's shortchanging himself. He looks to be pretty much 6 foot from my eyes. Lillis showing off some skills here, but he does a really nice job on the corner infielder. And the size that he is from a target standpoint, he can get that done quite easily. So you can certainly see him at the next level as a third or a first baseman. Lillis with the backhand and soft hands for the big man.
78 for Lillis. This is
24 is Jake Koenig, the rising senior out of Pencrest, listed as a utility player because he legit can play every position on the field. 4.05, so he's got honors grades. And another guy that I would dub in the on-deck circle of players who is a freakish athlete. So Koenig was really getting after it in the winter when we were inside the gym, and he was working out with the strength and conditioning coach. Guy's got unbelievable flexibility. I mean, I was watching.
For Koenig. This is number 17, Heyman.
I was watching Koenig.
Hurricanes.
Watching Koenig plank is just painful. I mean, he was that good. Like, I can't imagine my body not breaking into pieces watching what he was able to do. So head over to the Mid-Atlantic Hurricanes, who switched up to the red this year. Which is why I was going off of the loud purple that they used to be in. So we'll get that updated for you as the weekend goes on. But Heyman doing a real nice job out of South Brunswick. Rising junior again. The Mid-Atlantic crew, all 16U. So these guys are a bit young. You'll see a lot of them haven't hit the SATs just yet. But he stands at 5'11", $160 with some time to still develop.
77 for Heyman. This is number 88, Cody for Hurricanes.
Well, number 88 for the Hurricanes. Saw him in the outfield, and now Connor Cody will take some reps here in the infield. He's still a rising junior, just about 15 to 20 minutes after he threw, so that's good. Hasn't grown up too fast. And he's showing off his versatility. He looks the part here in the infield. Good soft work as he goes across his body. And on target with the throw.
78 for Cody. This is number 5, Glass for Hurricanes.
Number 5 for the Hurricanes. It'll be Glass. DJ Glass out of Plumstead Christian, the rising junior, listed as a third baseman. Standing at 5'10", 190 pounds. Must be all those burgers that the Mid-Atlantic guys eat over at the PDC complex, because these guys are pretty big. The fact that they're only juniors and they're still pressing up against 6 foot and close to 200 pounds, pretty strong across the board. So it's an impressive roster to look at when it comes to physicality.
For Glass. This is number 1, Reparelli for Savages.
Heading over to the Savages as we get towards the tail end of our infielders. It's Danny Reyes out of Bayonne. Right-handed pitcher, middle infielder. Listed at 6'1". Reyes, light on his feet, covers a lot of ground, very few steps, very confident in his approach with a short and quick delivery.
For Reparelli. This is number 3, Perez for Savages.
Number 3. Final middle infielder is Brandon Cardin. Wear number 3 out of North Bergen High School. 5'10". Another guy trying to leverage and take advantage of that 2020 COVID year. So he had one of his upperclassmen years erased out of his high school experience. So he's looking to find a home this weekend here on the College Dreamstream series, brought to you by Baseball U Philly, BFA Sports, our friends at GameChanger.
71 for Perez.
And now that will send us to the catchers. So we'll get a chance to move our cameras into position.
You want the view on the catchers?
Cut my mic. All right, Drew, load us up. All right, moving to Mid-Atlantic, number 29, Ben Halaza, first baseman, stands at 6'3", 175 pounds, headed now to second base with the throw. Good shuffle step and a nice pivot. And now headed to third base with the throw.
Savages.
70 for 29.
And now headed over to the Savages. Number 22.
No throw.
As Rivas continues to go to work. Good shuffle, crossed it.
71 for 22.
So 71 for Rivas will wrap up the first baseman, and now we're headed to the catchers. So we're gonna have throws coming from, or I should say, to second base and to third base. We'll step back, and we'll be right back here on BFA. Ready for the catchers, number 35 for Baseball U. Going to receive 3 is Walker McElrath. That's 2. And now we're going to go to the split screen. And they're going 3 first. A little bit of a new wrinkle there.
Second base.
And now head into second base for McElrath at Central Bucks South. 3.75 GPA, 1100 SAT, 5'9", 167 pounds. Nice throws, right on the money.
Block, recover, going first.
Block and recover as he goes to first.
Full screen. Inside, inside. Deck dogs, number
And headed to the Deck Dogs,
6.
number 6.
Number 6 for Deck Dogs Lillis. McElrath was a 71.
And number 6 for the Deck Dogs, Colin Belis. Belis, known as Mr. Do-It-All from Coach Austin Morgan and Noah Clement. Guy will catch, play any position in the field. He has a 3.7 GPA, stands at 5'9", as he throws the ball down to third base.
Seconds.
And that ball is right on the money. So Belis playing a little Amazon Prime delivery here.
Inside, inside.
66 for Belis. This is 23 Fitzpatrick, Deck Dogs.
Brian Fitzpatrick, number 23 of the Deck Dogs. The big catcher taking his throws receiving. He's headed to third base now for a few throws. Showed his prowess playing in the outfield. So, again, big-time athlete, big build. As he now houses the second base. Lots of catchers here in the first group of the Dreamstream Series Team Showcase. Still got another
71 for Fitzpatrick. This is number 6 Hirsch, Hurricanes.
number 6 for the 16U Hurricanes is Hirsch. That's Dylan Hirsch, 2025. So the rising sophomore out of Pennsbury. Going to get a good early look at what he's capable of doing. So Hirsch getting his throws in, doing a good job. Going for the block.
Let it go.
70 for Hirsch. This is number 9 Muchler for the Hurricanes.
It's going to be Muchler for the Hurricanes. Nick Muchler out of Central Bucks East, 5'10", 185 pounds. Throws are on the money down to third, and now make the transition down to second. Another rising sophomore, 16U squad. always interesting to see the jump between the sophomores and the juniors, especially on the summer circuit. This catcher's getting it in just like with Revolution Throwing. So Revolution Throwing is a great tool that you can purchase, buy it online as Muchler makes his throw down to first base.
B for Muchler. This is number 15, Mancini for Savages.
Catcher Anthony Mancini out of Bayonne, rising senior, 4.0 GPA, just over 6 foot tall. Mancini's a great kid, he's got a great personality. We've had a lot of fun with him on the circuit for the last year and a half or so. Definitely is a fierce competitor, and he can hit the ball a country mile, so looking forward to seeing him with a bat in his hand today. Snap throw down to second base, looking good. Trying to keep that on the money, using the beautiful infield grass of Skip Wilson Field, home of Arcadia Baseball. There's the block.
Velo is 73. This is number 22, Verdes for the Savages.
Number 22 for the Savages, Chris Verdes out of Bergen Catholic High School. Now down to second base. Looks like we're going to see quite a few Savages catchers this weekend, as still have 2 more of his teammates waiting for their opportunities. And Verdes out of Bergen Catholic, standing at 6 foot. Some big guys back there.
Velo is 63. This is number 37, Zatolo, Savages.
37 for the Savages is Zatolo. Tommy Zatolo out of St. Joseph's Regional High School. He's got a 4.0 GPA. Heads down to second base with a few throws. And again, right after this, we'll have a couple-minute breakdown and movement to get ready for hitting. It'll be on field.
Block, recover, go 3. Inside.
And that was Tommy Zatolo.
Velo is 65. 46, Santiago Savages.
46 for the Savages is LJ Santiago, the rising sophomore at a Union City High School. Stands at 6 foot. He's got a 3.1 GPA. Little caught up on the transition there, no problems, because a chance to reset. Jimmy Golden of Arcadia University, pitching coach, throwing the ball right in there for these catchers as he blocks and goes one.
D2 on the velo.
All right. Being told that is it for Team 1 for the defense. We're going to step aside and try to get set up here for the on-field hitting. Live from Skip Wilson Field, you're watching BFA Sports College Dreamstream Series, powered by Baseball U Philly. ready to hit here at beautiful Skip Wilson Field, home of Arcadia Baseball. We're going to start things off with Jackson Freeman.
Hit okay. Hit okay.
Stand by.
Call a little bit of the action we got here. Stepping in, we have Dominic Vanini, outfielder, number 2. Exit velo 676 on that one.
Tell your brother to just emphasize things that stand out.
Justin Shepard here, outfielder, number 10, 2023, class of 2023. He's got a 5.09 GPA, 6'2", 175, and right there, 107 to exit velo. Some strong hitting numbers here for Shepard. And coming in here next, we have Tyler Donahue, class of 2023, Upper Darby High School, outfielder wearing number 16. GPA coming in at 3.8. He's uncommitted. Gonna take one in there. It's a nice liner up the middle. And gonna have him hold up for half a second here. We try to get the hitting metrics back up.
She's like more greedy than a fucking ex-wife. Here we go. Can't hear that on here, don't worry. We're good.
And now stepping in, Wearing 23 for the Deck Dogs, Brian Fitzpatrick, catcher. Wearing number 23. We've already seen Brian take throws from the outfield and the infield today. Here he is, taking a few hacks. Also attends Upper Darby High School. 6'2", 4 GPA, 1280 SAT. 190 pounds, got a real solid frame. Gets a nice piece of that one there. 95.7 on the exit velocity. On a high note. Michael Mccafferty steps in. Archbishop Carroll High School, class of 2023. 5'10", 192. Strong GPA, 4.59. Nice 88 mile an hour exit velo on that one. Now stepping in for the Savages, we have TJ Wolfe, outfielder number 2, class of 2023, Bayonne High School. He's coming in with a 4.0 GPA. Strong. We saw TJ throw some pretty hard balls in from the outfield to third and home earlier. Lines went into the outfield there. Now we have Brian Diaz. Kearney High School, class of 2023. 4.8 GPA. Wearing number 9. Got a good piece of that one. Yeah. Got Brian Diaz here. Gets a good piece of that one. Another Savages player stepping into the box here. Jonathan Paez, outfielder, wearing number 19, also attending Bayonne High School. 3.8 GPA. Pitch velocity coming in at 46.3. Gets a nice hold one there. Nice line drive to left center. And then follows it up with a nice liner to right center. Shortly after that, another Savage player stepping into the box. Gonna get his hacks in. Number 21. There is 2 21s on the roster. 2,600 RPM on the swing there, the spin. There he is, Chris Valencia, 2023, on committees and outfielder, 3.4 GPA, 6'3". Had a couple nice balls, he hit the hard. Kevin Rivas, first baseman for the Savages, wearing number 22. 6'2".
Jimmy, is this still outfielder? Still outfielder.
They're going to go 2 rounds of 5, and then there's 2 outfielders, 2 lefties. They'll just go back to back.
Aaron Nieves, outfielder, 5.932 GPA. Goes to Essex County Newark Tech. Had a strong arm from the outfield. Clocked at 79 miles an hour from right on the throw home. .59, but he looks to stand a little taller than that. Got some good hacks in. Looks like there might be a rotation going on with the hitters now. Now we're going to get some Baseball U Philly players. Going to come up soon. Number 10. Freeman. Jackson Freeman, outfielder for Philly. He was the first one to throw today in the outfield. Had a strong exit velo on the throw, 78 miles an hour from right as well. 3.96 GPA. Gets a good piece of that one there. 85.5 exit velo. Now we're going to see number 12 step in. Mikey Ammerheim. Neshaminy High School, 2023. 3.4 GPA, 5'10", 170 pounds. .75 mile an hour. Clocked from the outfield with his arm. Some good spin on that one there. Got a good piece of that ball. 85 miles per hour on that one. Strong piece of hitting. Now we're going to get a Deck Dogs player. Sporting number 2. I believe it's Dominic Vanini. A lot of good spin on that one there. 3,500. Some nice line drives coming off the bat of Vanini. 2,400. He's got some good spin metrics. There's another Deck Dog player. Number 10, Justin Shepard, stepping into the box. He's starting it off strong. 5.09 GPA, 6'2", 175. Definitely has the frame and the brain. Not trying to rhyme too much there, but some strong hitting there from Shepard. Very consistent line drives. Spread it to both gaps. We're going to switch the camera around now. We got a lefty stepping in the box for Baseball U Philly. Getting the shot set up for you guys. And here we are. Jake Pope, infielder, 5'10", 150, out of Steiner High School. Strong 78-mile-an-hour across the diamond.
Tell him to hold up, Jimmy.
And we're just going to get the hitting metrics back up and running here. Gonna pause for a brief moment. Pope throws 78 miles an hour across the diamond from shortstop today. Again, 5'10", middle infielder, 150 pounds, class of 2023. Got a clean lefty swing. Personally, I prefer watching lefties hit. Maybe that's, I feel it is generally accepted by the baseball community that left-handed batters have a cleaner swing from the outside looking in. We're going to resume action here. Got some good spin, some good velo on that one.
Back to righties.
And now we're going back to righties, which is going to have to be another camera switch real quickly. Shout out to Nick Penza, Charles Hope, our BFA team down there, making sure all the shots are lined up right. We're in the right position, and now they're going to get some balls from the outfield and infield as well for Coach throwing the batting practice. Stepping in, number 16 for the Deck Dogs. It's going to be Tyler Donahue. He's an outfielder. Nice line drive into center field. A3.5. Exit velo there. He's putting barrel on the ball. Consistent here. Got a 3.8 GPA. Donahue will take his last cut and step out. And in's going to come number 23 for the Deck Dogs. I believe this is Brian Fitzpatrick. And we saw Fitzpatrick throw from the outfield, like I said before, and he really can hit the ball. You see 96 exit velo, followed by a 91 there. They're 78 miles an hour from the outfield. Big frame, 6'2", 190, 4.0 GPA, 1280 SAT. Does a little bit of it all. Did have the second or third highest throwing velocity for catchers as well out of the entire group today. And 103.3 exit velo on that last cut for Fitzpatrick, showing off the stick there. 7 back in, number 44 for the Deck Dogs. This is a Michael Mccafferty. It's got a nice frame as well, 5'10", 192. 4.59 GPA. gets a hold of that one. That's going to the gap. Well struck ball, 95.1 on that exit velo there. Yeah.
He's tapping. You see the writing, right?
Get away, fielder! Ready to hit over here!
TJ Wolfe steps back in. Getting a couple good hits in. From the outfield, Wolfe threw 78 miles an hour. And another batter stepping in here. Brian Diaz. I'm going to see him get to take a couple more swings. .48 GPA for Diaz. He excels in the classroom. Nice line drive there into the gap. Almost 82 on that exit velo. Paez steps back in, getting some good swings in here. And I guess we're seeing every hitter twice through. Explains why we saw Fitzpatrick twice, followed by Mccafferty. And now we're going to see the Savage players hit again. Some good spin on that one there, 2,900. 73.7 on the exit velo. And TJR Desi steps back into the box. Strong 78 mile an hour throw from the outfield for Ardesi. Hitting some consistent line drives here. Going right back up the middle. Compact swing. That was Chris. And this is actually Ardesi. Nice compact swing. Putting good wood on it. Or BB core rather today. Nice line drive to end it on there. 84.3 on the exit velo there. Getting to see Nieves again. Talked about his impressive outfield arm. Getting some good cuts in. Second round of BP. Gonna put that one back up the middle there. Lefty now. Gonna have to move the camera one more time. I guess two more rather, because we're gonna have to go back to the right side of the box. Should be close to getting set up now. Believe this is Joe Fry. Should be how, yeah, there he is. The pronunciation goes. Extremely impressive arm from the outfield. We saw Fry throw 81 miles per hour from out there. Believe that was the second highest velocity from right field. Get the clean lefty swing again. Also has a 4.0 GPA. He's putting consistent wood on the ball here. There you go, 85.4 miles an hour there. Now we have a lefty stepping in for the Deck Dogs as well, so we'll keep the camera right where it is. Sporting number 20. Looks like we're going to get Sean O'Donnell here. Nice 82.2, followed by an 88.6 mile an hour exit velo, putting good wood on the ball. Good spin on that last one as well. .511, 175, 3.3 GPA, and very solid round of BP there. And Frey is coming back into the box. We're going to get the lefties out of the way while camera's still on the one side.
Nah, they're just doing the lefties. They're letting everybody switch. Well, you can throw right, hit left.
And nice piece of the ball there. Yanks that one out in the right center. 87.9 on that one.
Maybe he likes men. We don't know about that, but other than that, he's throwing from the right and swinging from the left.
He actually throws from the right side and swings from the left. And O'Donnell stepping back in to the box for the Deck Dogs. Impressive round last time, getting right back at it, putting a ball into the gap. Yep, saw it. The iPad seems to have. I believe it does happen whenever there's too many pitches succeeding each other in such a fast manner. The tech needs a second to process after balls landed, or as give it a second to calibrate. We're back on, up and running. Donald flares that one into the left field. Nice 80 mile an hour line drive there. Fouls it up with a liner to center field. Very consistent, quality rounds of batting practice for O'Donnell. Now we're going to pick up some balls here. O'Donnell had an 88.2 mile an hour liner that round. Some of the guys on the teams are picking up the balls, and I think we're going to head to a break for a few minutes while we get reset for round 2 of batting practice right here on BFA. And welcome back here to the College Dreamstream Series. on BFA. Getting ready to start up round 2 of batting practice. Baseball U Philly going to start us out here. And looks like we're going to be getting the infielders for Baseball U Philly. Start off, I imagine this entire round will be the infield. Logan Hines, or Hins rather, had an impressive 85-mile-an-hour throw across the diamond from the infield today. 4.03 GPA with a 1260 SAT, standing in at 5'10", 152 pounds. And like I just mentioned, strong, measurable. I believe that was the hardest throw across the infield recorded today. So Hins has the top velocity in the infield. He's starting off strong here. There's an 86.5, 86.6 mile per hour. Ball driven to center field. Nice clean swing from Hins. Class of 2023, rising senior. Got a good piece of that one there as well. 89.8 on that exit velo. And now we should see number 4. I believe this was the Michael Morrow. .82 mile-an-hour hit there. Getting some good wood on the ball. Again, BB core rather. Right back up the middle for Morrow. Couple good hacks in there. iPad. And we're going to have to hold up the got to get our metrics back up again. You know, love the technology. Brian Curry took a couple swings in the box before about to get back started. 4.3 GPA, 6 foot, 170. Had a very impressive 83 mile an hour velocity across the diamond. Getting right back at it here. 87.5 on that one. 92.6 on the following. Really getting good pieces of the ball here. Driving the ball into the gaps. 91 miles an hour there to close the turnout. Strong hitting performance by Curry. Now we have Deck Dogs, number 13. .78 miles per hour on that exit velo. Now we're going to see number 18 for the Deck Dogs step in here. Dante Wright. He had a 74 mile an hour throw across the infield. 3.6 GPA, 1220 SAT. Hitting the ball hard. Nice line drives. We'll get a piece of that one too at the center field. 85.6 there. And some quality line drives. We'll see from Wright. Now we're going to see 27 from the Deck Dogs. And this is Chung. Chris Chung. Sporting 27 for the Deck Dogs. Had some smooth feet in the infield. And now we're going to see 24, Jacob Koenig. Sorry about that. 4.05 GPA. Comes in hot with a 93-mile-an-hour exit velo off the bat. iPad. And nice line drive there as our measurables go down. Koenig has a 4.05 GPA, 5'8", 165 out of Penncrest High School in PA. He'll turn and pull that one down the line to end his round out. He went 93 miles an hour that round. Right back up the middle here for Joshua Lillis. Taking some good hacks. Stringing them together here. iPad. And I believe it's the speed at which the batting practice is being thrown. I'm not going to be the one to shout it out from under the BFA tent here, but maybe we can infer what's going on. Lillis, strong 78-mile-an-hour throw across the infield. And as we saw there before, an 88-mile-an-hour line drive into the gap. He'll put that one right back up the middle, hard off the bat. And there, follows it up with an 86-mile-an-hour liner. Now, stepping in for the 16U Hurricane squad. Looks like we have number 17, Will Heyman. Puts that one right off the L screen, right back up the middle. – 88.9 there on that liner. Good angle. And finishes off with a 93.2. So it really strings them together there. Connor Cody, also on that Hurricane squad. We saw him take some throws from the outfield and the infield. He had a nice 78-mile-an-hour throw across the diamond earlier today. Nice 83.6 mile an hour line drive there. Stands at 6 feet tall, 155 pounds. Knows how to string those line drives together. I believe this is DJ Glass. Here he is, yeah, DJ Glass for the Hurricanes. Hitting the ball to all fields here. We saw him go to left center and now right. Gets that one into the outfield, lines it there. Had a nice 83-mile-an-hour line drive that round. Now for the Savages. Stepping in. Got Danny Reyes. He threw from the infield, but he's also a right-handed pitcher. Wearing number 1, 6'1". Putting that one into deep center, 81 miles an hour there. Nice stroke. I'll rip that one to left. Some good line drives. 82. Now we have number 3 for the Savages. This is Brandon Cardin. Also a right-handed pitcher on top of being an infielder. 5'10". Sporting number 3 out of North Bergen High School. He'll take one inside from the pitching coach. Flare that one back, foul. Hit that one pretty hard. It's 78.9 back through the infield. Looks like we're back with Logan Hins. Had an impressive first round of batting practice. Starts off strong again. He's going to be turning on those inside pitches. Hit him pretty deep out there in the left. Now he's going to right center gap. Getting good barrel on the ball every time. Exit velocity consistently up there. We saw Hins again throw 85 miles an hour across the diamond. And then we saw him hit a ball 89.8, so 90 miles an hour off the bat as well. Some good measurables for Hines there. Sport number 36. And now we're going to see Michael Morrow step back in for his second round of batting practice. Threw 76 miles an hour across the diamond. Had an 83 mile an hour line drive the last round of batting practice. There he goes again, another 83. And there he goes, 85.6, having a better round here. Putting good barrel on the ball. Lining it to all fields. Right back at the L screen, back at coach. It's a quality round of batting practice. Now we have Curry stepping back in for his second round. Curry last round, Brian Curry, had a 92, and there's a 101 mile an hour exit velo. Definitely could put the wood on the ball, giving it a punishing. So we have 3 straight strokes over 90 miles an hour. That one will probably get away from as he puts it into right center. Got a hold of that one. That's deep in the left center. That's way back. Some velocity on there from the pitcher. Probably would have been out of here. About 350. Got number 13 here for the Deck Dogs. Luis Candelaria. Getting some good wood on the bat, on the ball. 80 miles an hour on the last one. Got Dante Wright coming back in for his second round. Batting practice, the shortstop. 5'11", 155 pounds, 1220 SAT out of Westchester East High School in Pennsylvania. Taking them inside. Coach is delivering. The pitch is a little bit inside today. Seeing some guys turn on the ball. Another one goes inside. That one goes low. He's going to try to find his stride here. And there we go. Wright will put one back in the center on the line. Gonna have Chung step back in for his second round. Some good liners now. Pushes one into the right center gap there. Getting the ball up there near 80. Puts that one right back up the middle. Now we got 24, Jake Koenig from the Deck Dogs. Saw him hit the ball hard last round. Picking up where he left off. Again, the 405 GPA. Listed as utility because, as we know, plays everywhere on the diamond. True plug-and-play option.
Why don't you go first? Yeah, we'll go lefty first and then switch it over to the righty.
Joshua Lillis of the Deck Dogs. Stepping back in here. He's going to grab some balls from behind. Where the hitters are taking their strides. See some of the players in the field going to get the balls back into the bucket for Coach to throw.
Come on, boys. Yo, one of us have to hit it over. We're like.
You can hear the hot mic on the field picking up some of the chatter from the hitters from the next round. As Lillis drives one into right center. It's a hard hit ball, 88.6. Stands in at 5'11", 190. Solid frame. 10 Sun Valley High School in PA. Going the other way. Nice 84-mile-an-hour liner. Now we're going to see Will Heyman step in again, number 17 for the Hurricanes. Class of 2024. You know the Hurricanes team, the 16U squad here with us in this first group. He had a 93-mile-an-hour line drive his first AB, or round of BP rather. Hitting some consistent line drives here. Great spin on the balls he's hitting as well. I'd like to see that backspin. Get that ball to carry into the gap. Turn those doubles into triples. Or into home runs. He closes out on a strong 86.5. Cut there. And Connor Cody's coming back in. Shortstop for the Deck Dogs. I mean, Hurricanes rather. 6 feet tall, 155. Open stance, I prefer that as a former player. I used to rock with the open stance as well. It's all relative though, you gotta switch it up every now and then. It's really not as much about the open and closed stance as it is hitter's mentality when they're in the box. As now we're gonna see DJ Glass step back in, have his best stroke of the evening. 85.6-mile-an-hour line drive. Nice compact, quick swing for Glass, getting it right to the ball. .510, 190. Got a few good cuts in there at the end. Now we're going to see Danny Reyes of the Savages step in. Put that ball to right field there. Reyes standing in at 6'1". Class of 2023. Bayonne High School. And both players for the Savages that heading in this infield round. Like we talked about last time, Reyes and Cardin, who's up next, are both pitchers as well. As Reyes having a strong round this time around. Now we're going to have Brandon Cardin step in to round out the second round of hitting of the infielders. He stands in at 5'10". He'll take one inside from Coach Ka. Some nice swings in at the end here. And also his own personal best today with the 83.4 mile an hour ball he just hit. All right, well, they're going to gather up some balls as we get our cameras in position for the lefties that are going to come up. I think we'll be starting out with Baseball Philly U. Here, Coach on the mic. I'm not sure if everyone can, but asking what he was sitting there on the batting practice. Can confirm he was sitting about 43.5 for most of the time there. And we are all good to get going here. Oh, we're going to have a pitching change. I believe Coach Jimmy's getting in here. This is Cress. This is Cress, 26. And taking his hacks here is going to be Cress, 93.6. On that one. Very clean lefty swing from Crest there. Got some good cuts in. Now we're going to switch over the camera to the other side for the righty. The righties to come in. I guess Crest might be the only lefty out of this group, hence why he went first. Now we have number 9, Gabe Marrero. Strong 91 mile an hour. Hit to start it out. We saw Marrero in the infield throw the ball 79 miles per hour across the diamond. Strong outing here today, as he hit all those balls pretty consistently hard that round. Now we're going to see 35 Sam. This is the graphic that just got slightly mixed up with Cress. Sam Lambercue. Oh, wait. Oh, this is Walker McElrath. 81.6 there. Now we have Sam. Here he is, finally. Out of Pennsbury. Saw him throw the ball across the diamond at 79 miles an hour as well. We're going to see deck dogs number 6 here. It's going to be Colin Lillis. Here's Lillis. We're 21 stepping in for the deck dogs now. It's Liam Sayer. We saw Sayer throw the ball crisp 77 miles an hour across the infield. He's got an 89 mile an hour ball there off the bat. And he'll step out after a strong round. Make way for the Hurricanes. Number 6, Dylan Hirsch, catcher. Saw Hirsch have a strong performance on the throwdowns. 83.5 on the exit velo there. Now we'll see the other catcher, Nick Muchler. He's 5'10", 185, class of 2025. He had a very strong performance in catching as well, so a couple of nice catchers for the Hurricanes. Getting some good barrel on the ball, pushing that one into right center. Oh, went pretty deep out there. 2,800 on the spin metric, looking strong. As we'll see, 29 for the Hurricanes. Step in now, it's Ben Halassa, first baseman. Now we're going to see from the Savages, Anthony Mancini. Catcher. And Mancini hitting some nice line drives. That one's out way deep in the center. Some good exit velo there, 85.6. Very compact, nice swing. Lines that one out in the center as well. Stringing them together here. That one really deep out there in the center. That was 3 back-to-back-to-back 85+ mile an hour drives from Mancini there. And we had number 22. I know there is 2 of them, but I think this is Virtus. And here's also 22. This one, I believe, is Kevin Rivas. Yes. First baseman. 6'2". Graduated from North Bergen High School. Some good measurables here with the exit velo. 90.9 miles per hour there. Very nice load, good swing. He's going to drive that one out into deep center. Nice round of hitting. Now for the Savages, looks like we have number 37. Tommy Zatolo. Compact swing. He'll line that one on the left field. 84.6 on the exit velo there. Hitting consistent line drives out there to the left, and he'll put that one into center field pretty hard. 90 miles an hour there on the exit velo. 90.5. Some nice hitting catchers here for the Savages. And I believe here, another catcher. We got LJ Santiago. There he is again. Savage's strong hitting unit, 87 miles an hour. From the catcher, I'll put that one right back up the middle. Hit the L screen so fast you can't really get a reading on it. And that one does. 85 there to left, hitting line drives. Now we're going to go for the second round, which means that we're going to be back with Kress, Nathan Kress. And I didn't get to touch on this last time, but he did have 80-mile-an-hour throw across the diamond. I believe that's the second best here today from the infield. He's going to dig in here as we get our cameras nice and ready. Nice view of the coaches there. Some of the fans, parents rather, on top of the dugouts watching the showcase. And Nathan Kress steps in, 6'3", 245. That's a frame for you. Sport number 26. Some real power, 95.9. Exit velo there. He's driving these balls deep out to right. That one's deep into the right center gap. Carrying. And that one's down the line, ripped. Another strong round hitting from Kress. Multiple 90-plus mile-an-hour exit velocities, topping at 95.9 miles an hour. It's good enough for the second best exit velo among infielders. His teammate Brian Curry, the only one that hit a ball harder. Great frame on Kress. And now we're going to see number 9 stepping in from the right side. And I believe this is going to be Gabriel Morrow. In a very strong outing last time as well. Consistent. And there he is, picking it right where he left off. Staying consistently within the range of 88 to 91 miles an hour. Very consistent, driving the ball. Attending Harry S. Truman, 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, third baseman. Getting some good hacks in there, and even that one got a little under it. Still put it 90 miles an hour out there to left field. So a strong round there from Kress and Morrow. Walker McElrath. Apologize for probably butchering that last name. He got a nice 85-mile-an-hour hit. 5'9", 167 catcher, Central Buck South High School. Playing all fields there. Pulled that one a slight bit. Now we are going to see number 25, Sam Labricue. 87.3 on that one there. Getting some good wood. Again, aluminum rather on the bat. Now we have deck dogs, number 6, Colin Lillis. Lillis. Upper Darby High School, 3.7 GPA. Now we're going to see 21 step in for the deck dogs. Liam Sayer, third baseman. 92.9 on that one. Very quality round there. 92.9 again was the top. Dylan Hirsch, catcher. We're talking last round about the Hurricanes catchers. Having a nice round. We'll put that one out to left center. Good wood on that one. And
yo, iPad.
Just gonna have to let them know the iPad is acting up. Nonetheless, nice round of BP from Hirsch there. Should see the other catcher. Yep, Nick Munchler right after. 5'10", 185. Catcher wearing number 9. Class of 2025. Noted that last time as well. Class of 2025 already hitting the ball 90 miles an hour off the bat. Definitely something to look at there.
iPad. Yeah, tell him to slow down.
Hey, Jimmy, slow it down a little bit.
And Munchler is done his round. We're going to see the Hurricanes' first baseman, Ben Halassa. Sport number 29, 6'3", 175, and he's throwing the ball pretty fast. Your coach is getting these pitches in quick. That one goes out to center field there. Nice piece of that ball, 83.8. That's his strongest. Now we are going to see 15. Anthony Mancini gets a piece of that one. Back to back again. Putting that one deep. We've seen him put some balls deep into left center in these couple rounds of batting practice. Very attractive swing, if I do say so myself. And that one's going deep to left. Very strong round for Mancini. '89-mile-an-hour ball from Mancini that time. And stepping in now, we're going to see Chris Vertus. Bergen Catholic High School. Kevin Rivas coming in now. Hit about 90.9 miles an hour last time around. Nice swing. Swings with a lot of power. And some nice balls driven this round as well. We're going to see that consistently in the 80s, topping out in the 90s with the exit velo there. For the Savages now, we have number 37. Tommy Zatolo with an 87.8 mile an hour exit velo, followed with an 86 there. He hit 190 miles an hour last round. Out of St. Joe's, finishes off with a good round there, finding the mid-80s consistently with every swing. And LJ Santiago is going to step in now, get his second round wrapped up. Class of 2025. Noted a class of 2025 prior in Muchler, I believe. Santiago also hitting the ball 87 miles an hour at his hardest here at this event in these two rounds. Class of 2025. Some of those younger guys showing out today here on the College Dreamstream series. He'll put that one in the right field. Playing all angles. Looks like we'll be entering a transition period here after the second round of batting practice, well, second group rather, not round, is wrapping up. We should see some new. Oh, is this? This is the end. This is actually, that was the last hitters for this first session. So we'll be back at 4:30 for the second session of the evening. I believe instead of 4 squads, there'll be 3, and it'll be the Hurricanes 17U this time. It'll be the South Jersey Young Guns and Ascent Baseball coming up at 4:30 here on BFA. I'm Doug Eastasic, and we'll be back with you here on BFA.